Welcome back to Positively Philly. I'm Abby Urban.
And I'm Rachel Malik. Have you ever wondered what goes on behind the scenes in the stand-up comedy world?
I know I have. So two filmmakers decided to pull back the curtain in the most hilarious way. So director Daniel Clark is joining us to talk about his mockumentary, American Comic, playing at this weekend's Phoenixville Film Festival. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, I feel like we were already joking around in the break, so I'm like, there has to be so much incredible comedy in this film.
Okay, yeah.
You're a funny guy, we swear.
Yeah, totally. We were doing some heads of director looks, you know. But tell us a little bit about your working relationship with you and your friend Joe, how you came together with your documentary side, his stand-up comedy side, to decide to make this kind of piece.
Yeah, so Joe Quazala, the writer and star of the film, he and I have known each other for 20 years. We've been making sketches together, but in our day jobs, he's a stand-up comic and I'm a documentary director. And so when we decided we were going to make something bigger, a feature film, we said, well, let's make a fake documentary about stand-up comedy. And that was so easy to come together. It came together so easily, and we decided we were just going to take this idea of these two comedians on the kind of opposite ends of the cultural divide in stand-up comedy, and Joe was going to play both parts, and we were going to film it like it was a real documentary, and it was a fun collaboration. We had a lot of good times doing it.
Yeah.
And it came together super well.
A very creative approach and a very creative process to get this done, including like real stand-up comedy, but in character. Tell us about that. This seems really fun.
Something we've been unhappy with in like other depictions of stand-up in film and TV is that the audience is reacting to maybe too much, or they're laughing too hard at something they shouldn't have laughed at. So what we really wanted to do for this was we wanted to film all of the stand-up sets in real clubs to unsuspecting audiences. So they knew there was a camera filming, they knew there was a guy on stage, but they didn't know he was in character and he was doing a bit for the film. So the reactions are all very genuine, and that meant that Joe had to work extra hard to be good on stage.
Right.
So the audiences actually had to like him when they were supposed to laugh. So it was a lot of work and a lot of stress, but it came out great.
And I feel like the relationship between comic and audience is so integral to the character or the profession, which you guys are kind of playing with both. So I think that's a very important aspect that we're going to get to see.
I know. I'm really looking forward to seeing it. And I understand that there are some Philly references because you're a Delco guy, Delco native, right?
I'm from Delco, yes.
So what can we look forward to in terms of the Philly mention in the film?
There's not a ton of Philly mention, I would say.
But I think there's a little bit, right? I don't know, not at all.
But Joe Quazala did film a stand-up special at Helium Club, Comedy Club in Philly.
So you might see a familiar place.
That's his.
Oh, I think he was talking about Pennsylvania accents in general, right?
Yes, Joe has a whole bit about Pennsylvania accents if you ever want to access his stand-up. But the characters are from Chicago and Los Angeles in the film.
Gotcha.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. That's perfectly good. I know I want to learn a little bit more about Pennsylvania accents, so obviously I'll have to watch this film. But talk to us about being in Phoenixville for this film festival. How does it feel? You're really kicking off this whole event of the weekend.
Yeah, we're part of the opening night film block. There are a few short films, and then it's our feature, and it's very exciting. It's at the Colonial Theater, which is this really cool theater. And we're getting close to sold out, but not quite there yet, so please come.
This is it, the final push.
Yeah, no, it's very exciting, and they treated us very well, and there's a lot of other great films there. And it's a 3-day festival, and if you haven't been to a film festival before, they're so fun. You get to just see a bunch of different things that you wouldn't normally get to see, and there's filmmakers there for the Q&As, and you get to just walk up to somebody after a movie and just talk to them in the lobby, which is my favorite.
As director, how do you feel about that? Like having kind of randos come up and ask your questions, I'm sure you get to think about your work in a very different way.
Absolutely.
Not just call the patrons randoms. I'm sorry that I
No, it's...
You know what I mean, like not people of the art, because I feel like you get different questions from more random audiences.
I think for me it's great because people don't usually ask me about what I've done, and in an exciting way especially.
Sure.
So I love talking about it. So if you see me and you want to talk about anything, I'm happy to talk. Any movie at all.
Talk to
I love it. And you're great on a talk show, so this was a match made in heaven. Thanks for coming.
Here we go. So tonight, 7 p.m., right,
7 p.m. tonight, yes.
Okay, all right. Come on out and check out American Comic. I'm sure you're going to laugh a lot, maybe have some of those funny moments where you see the audience going, what the heck? And that sounds like it's going to be great. So.
You know the inside scoop now. Well, hey, thanks for being here, and thank you for sticking